good evening, pro wrestling fans from all over the world, of all shapes and sizes. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. We got quite a lot to talk about with this video. Some breaking news, some extremely breaking news. Dang, I don't even know where to begin, to be honest with you. Okay. So, gonna give a few updates. We recently got some new champions. So talk about them. I will also give a tournament update. Not only for the We Are Princesses Max Heart Tournament 4, which the finals are set. Just finished watching the semis. But there's also been an update to Ice Ribbon's Ribbon 1 tournament. So I'll talk about that. I'll go into the breaking news surrounding Vince McMahon and even Brock Lesnar as well. And I will go ahead and give my predictions for the Royal Rumble this Saturday. We got the Royal Rumble right around the corner. So, got quite a lot to talk about. First up, want to talk about a few title changes that took place. As first off, AEW, the Bang Bang Gang, Bullet Club Gold, that's right, the Guns, and Switchblade Jay White have become the new ROH World Six-Man Tag Team Champions. So congratulations to them. And also, they have partnered up with the Acclaimed, which I believe they're going to be called the Bang Bang Scissor Club, or Bang Bang Scissor Gang. So, yeah, they formed together. But yeah, the Gun Club, or the Guns, and Switchblade Jay White, new ROH World Six-Man Tag Team Champions. That's what's up. That's what's up. Very, very nice. I know I had mentioned before that Evil became the new Never Openweight champion. Also, the Never Openweight six-man titles have been relinquished. Okada, Tomohiro Ishii, and Tanahashi successfully defended those titles against TMDK, but then afterwards, they're relinquishing those titles. So, it'll be interesting to see what they do going forward with those titles, since they're pretty much vacant now. Also, the Kabuki Warriors, Kairi Sane, Asuka, have dethroned Katana Chance and Caden Carter to become the new, now two-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. So, a second run for the Kabuki Warriors. And I'm really hoping this will carry on even through WrestleMania, because this could be the way that Asuka finally gets her first WrestleMania victory. Yeah, even though it's in tag team competition, it still counts. It still counts. But congratulations to the Kabuki Warriors. But yeah, Kairi's been back for, a couple of months now, and hey, she's got gold on her again. So that's really cool. But yeah, second reign for the Kabuki Warriors, winning right before the Royal Rumble. So, can you believe it? Can y'all believe it? Right now in the WWE, Io Sky, Asuka, and Kairi Sane together as part of Damage Control all have gold. Of course, Io's, the WWE Women's Champion. But can you believe that? She's got that title. The Kabuki Warriors have the tag titles. It might as well be Joshi supremacy in the WWE right now. I mean, that's huge, y'all. That is huge. Io, Kairi, Asuka, all three have gold. So, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Let's see. Okay. Let's talk tournaments. So, first off, there is a change to the upcoming Ice Ribbon Ribbon 1 tournament. Check this out. So, unfortunately, Mifu Ashita had to drop out from this tournament due to her having influenza. So, she will not be able to participate in this tournament. And therefore, Totoro Satsuki, by default, will advance to the semifinals. So she gets a bye to the semifinals. It's unfortunate, but hopefully speedy recovery for Mifu Ashita. We have to remember she's actually one half of the International Ribbon Tag Team Champions. So, like I said, hopefully she can bounce back and she can heal up. So, speedy recovery for Mifu Ashita. But Totoro Satsuki is still my pick. There's still my pick. She just now has to get through 2 matches to win. But yeah. And hopefully it's minor. And, she could bounce back from the influenza. Because, like I said, Mifu Ashita is one half of the International Ribbon Tag Team Champions. So, hopefully, they won't have to vacate those titles. Because they haven't even defended them yet. So, hopefully, they don't have to vacate. Anyway. Now, let's get to TJPW. All right, I'm gonna pull up the bracket. As I've said, we had the semifinal matchups just an hour or so ago. So let me pull up the bracket right quick. I thought I just had it. Here we go. Okay. So, we had the semifinal matchups. First off, we had Daisy Monkey versus the Karate Sisters of Moka Miyamoto and Juria Nagano. This was an awesome match. This was a very awesome match. Both of these teams went at it, went the distance. But Arisa Endo was able to put away Juria Nagano, was able to get her to submit to the camel clutch. And Daisy Monkey, Suzume, Arisa Endo were the first to advance to the finals. They punched their ticket to the finals. And then the main event ended up being the team of International Princess Champion Yuki Arai and Wakana Uehara taking on Daydream, which was Rika Tatsumi, Miyu Watanabe. And Wakana really gave a awesome, tremendous effort in this match. She looked really good in this match, especially for who recently won the rookie tournament. But yeah, she did awesome in this match. Even had Miyu Watanabe in that rear naked choke and had her pass out, just about pass out. But thankfully, Rika Tatsumi was able to break it up. But still, Wakana looked really good in this match. She's been getting better and better, and it's really no surprise that she won the rookie tournament. But Miyu Watanabe was able to eventually put her away with a teardrop. Pinned her for the 1-2-3. And there you have it. The finals for the We Are Princesses Max Heart Tournament 4 have been set. So February 10th, it will be Daydream of Rika Tatsumi and Miyu Watanabe taking on Daisy Monkeys, Suzume, and Aris Endo. But yes, that'll be February 10th. That'll be at Corcoran Hall. So definitely looking forward to that. And honestly, I truly, truly believe that Daisy Monkey will win this. Because I honestly don't think it makes any sense for Miyu and Rika to win this, being that Miyu already has a title shot for the Princess of Princess Championship at Grand Princess on March 31st. So it really makes no sense to have her do double duty. So I truly believe Daisy Monkey is going to pull this off. They're definitely the underdog going into this match. They are the underdog. But I truly believe Daisy Monkey is going to win this tournament. They got to win this tournament. It doesn't make sense for Daydream to win this tournament. I'm just keeping it real. But should be good. Should be good. But yeah, that's not next weekend, but the weekend afterwards. So they got a little bit of time to recuperate and get ready for that. So not next weekend, but the weekend after. So should be. Let me see what day that's on. I want to say that's on a Friday or Saturday. I think it's on a Friday or Saturday. Let me check the calendar. Oh, okay, it's on a Saturday. Yeah, it's on a Saturday. So 2 Saturdays from now. So definitely looking forward to that. Should be really good. And you know, as I was thinking about my upcoming Philly trip, you know, WrestleMania weekend, you know, I was just thinking, I was actually thinking with TJPW, I mean, Grand Princess, which is March 31st, and then the 5th of April, you know, that's the same week, because Grand Princess, that's on a Sunday, and then the TJPW and Philly show is on April 5th. So, wow, we could be seeing some new champions going into that Philly trip. You know, that TJPW and Philly show will be pretty much right after Grand Princess. So it's exciting. That's really exciting. And then, you know, thinking about Stardom, since Stardom, they're doing American Dream and Philadelphia on the 4th, which is that Thursday. I mean, that'll pretty much be right after the, you know, about a week or two after the Cinderella tournament. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. But, okay, before we get into the topics with the WWE, with Royal Rumble and Vince McMahon, here's a quick word on the sponsor of this video, Game Beauty. Check them out. As you continue to enjoy content here at Blitzball Champ Gaming, be sure you take a moment to check out Game Beauty. Beauty inspired by gaming. Game Beauty brings to you video game related makeup and cosmetic products. You have products such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, liquid eyeliner pens by Akidiris, and even non-makeup products like graphic tees. They even have special collaboration makeup kits, such as this Persona 5 Heat Wave Brush Single, Metaverse Bundle, and even a Phantom Thieves limited edition makeup collection. Also remember that Game Beauty provides international shipping of $60 or more. And if you use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that to your advantage. Now, back to your regularly scheduled video. Enjoy, and thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Oh, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, who is being sued and accused of doing dirty stuff. I'm not going to go into specific detail because I don't want to get flagged, but accused of doing the dirty. The dirty. Apparently evidence has surfaced, apparently in the form of text message screenshotted, and with everything that's come up, which, like I said, this isn't the first time he's been accused of something like this. But it just seemed like over the years, just more and more stuff just keep coming up surrounding this dude. But it looks like this was the final nail in the coffin for Vincent Kennedy McMahon. As apparently he has resigned from his position with TKO and WWE. WWE President Nick Khan had issued an email across the WWE employees, and it said, and I quote, "I wanted to inform you that Vince McMahon has tendered his resignation from his positions as TKO Executive Chairman and on the TKO Board of Directors. He will no longer have a role with TKO Group Holdings or WWE." And even more with that, Vince McMahon himself apparently made a statement following his resignation. He said this, and I quote, "I stand by my prior statement that Miss Grant's lawsuit is replete with lies." Is the one that is suing. I believe it was Jerry Grant. I believe that was her name. But it says, "I stand by my prior statement that Miss Grant's lawsuit is replete with lies, obscene, made-up instances that never occurred, and is a vindictive distortion of the truth. I intend to vigorously defend myself against these baseless accusations and look forward to clearing my name. However, out of respect for the WWE Universe, the extraordinary TKO business and its board members and shareholders, partners and constituents, and all of the employees and superstars who helped make WWE into the global leader it is today, I have decided to resign from my executive chairmanship in the TKO board of directors effective immediately. End quote. Now, I'll say this. I totally get the whole innocent till proven guilty. You know, that's something I definitely, believed in for a long time. But considering a lot of stuff that's come up with Vince McMahon, just over the years, just one after the other, one after the other. He's already retired once, was able to come back into the company, despite only being retired for maybe 6, maybe 7 months. Weaseled his way back in. And now that this has all come up, he's going to defend himself and try to clear his name and whatnot. Yet he resigned from his positions. I don't know, dude. If you're denying all of this and you truly believe it wasn't you, why resign? Why resign? What's your reasoning for resigning then? I don't know. I would think if you're that confident that you didn't do any of this, you would stay put. Why would you resign? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you resign? If you ask me, and this is just my opinion, if you ask me, I think he's trying to save face because he's been caught. I think he's trying to save face because he's been caught. That's truly what I think it is. I think he's trying to save face because he's been caught. It reminds me, I believe it was Chris Rock that quoted this during one of his stand-up comedy shows. You know you did it, just admit it. You know you did it, just admit it. That's what it makes me think about, that Chris Rock quote. You know you did it, just admit it. And honestly, I think he knows he's busted. I think he knows he's busted. I mean, clearing your name and all that. I mean, dude, you resigned. I mean, if you were that confident that you didn't do any of this, why are you resigning? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Not only that, Brock Lesnar has been pulled from the Royal Rumble. Apparently, supposedly, he was going to be in it, but his name had been mentioned in this whole situation as potentially one of the wrestlers that was involved / knew about what was going on. That's not a good look. It even got so bad to the point of Slim Jim removed their sponsor. Slim Jim removed their sponsor for tomorrow's Royal Rumble. And I think there's another major sponsor that backed out as well. So, oof. But, not surprised. But, Definitely the end of an era. That's for sure. Truly an end of an era. One second. But it's really sad. It's sad, it's messed up, it's all of the above. But I mean, the dude has a history. The dude has a history. So it just goes to show what's done in the dark will eventually come to the light. And I'm a firm believer that you're eventually going to get caught. You can only do something but for so long, and I truly believe you're eventually going to get caught. I think you're going to get caught. But it is what it is. We'll see what happens going forward. If you ask me, I think they need to do a full, thorough investigation to also see who else might have been involved, and also those that may have known about what was going on but kept it hush hush. I think they need to do a sweep. I think they need to do a full investigation and look into this and see who else was involved or who else may have known about it. I'm just saying. But we'll see. We shall see. Oh, a couple of quick updates before I go into my predictions for Royal Rumble. Just saw something. So apparently, this is Stardom. Mina Shirakawa has challenged Mayu Iwatani for a shot at the IWGP Women's Championship at an unknown date. Ooh. I wonder if maybe she can get the title shot at American Dream in Philly. That would be cool. Also, we now know the faction name. Mina and Micah's new faction. The unit is called Empress Nexus Venus. EXV for short. Empress Nexus Venus. Interesting name. And just a recap, the members of Empress Nexus Venus: Micah, the World of Stardom champion; Mina Shirakawa; Hanako; Waka Tsukiyama; and Xena, who returned not too long ago. So those 5 members right there are your members of this newly formed unit, Empress Nexus Venus. Once again, Micah, Mina Shirakawa, Waka Tsukiyama, Hanako, Xena. Interesting group. I also have a feeling that maybe maybe May Sarah ends up joining it, but I'm not so sure. I mean, her and Suzu Suzuki have been pretty close, and they've been a great tag team, and they're both unaffiliated, so she may stay unaffiliated, but she also has developed a friendship with Mina Shirakawa, so May Sarah might end up joining this new Empress Nexus Venus. So, we'll see. And I'm guessing the leader hasn't been determined. Yeah, I don't think the leader's been determined yet. But I guess, I don't know. I guess Micah and Mina are co-leaders, co-founders. I mean, when you think about it, but I mean, when you think about it, I guess the name just represents, I guess, who Mina and Micah are. So, Empress Nexus Venus. There you go. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see what kind of logo and merchandise they have. We'll see what kind of overall look they have. But it's an interesting group. Micah, Mina, Waka, Hanako, Xena. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get into these predictions for the Royal Rumble. So, there's only 4 matches. Yeah, there's only 4 matches. And I'm pretty sure they're not going to do a pre-show or anything like that. But anyway, let's get to it. Okay. So, for reference, Royal Rumble will be taking place tomorrow, 8 p.m. This will be at the Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Okay? So, we have 2 title matches and 2 Rumble matches. So, we'll go ahead and do the title matches first. So we got the United States Championship on the line. This is, I believe, Logan Paul's first defense since winning it. So, Logan Paul will defend the United States Championship against Kevin Owens. Now, to be honest, y'all know how I feel about Logan Paul. I don't like the dude. I can't stand the fact that he's champion. And I know he just recently renewed his contract with the WWE, but I'm pretty sure he's still going to be a freaking part-timer. So, I'm not thrilled. And as much as I'll be rooting for Kevin Owens to win this match, I don't see him winning. Some way, somehow, Logan Paul's going to pull this off and retain the title. But I just don't like the fact that he's champion. But yeah, Logan Paul retains. Okay. And let's go ahead and do the other championship match. Alrighty. The Undisputed WWE Universal Championship to be decided in a Fatal 4-Way. As the champ, Roman Reigns will defend against Randy Orton, the phenomenal AJ Styles, and L.A. Knight. Well, you would think the odds are definitely against Roman Reigns in this match. But what I think will probably happen, maybe, just maybe, Roman Reigns still retains. But I'm honestly thinking that regardless of who wins, I think Damian Priest will attempt to cash in. And I think the bell will ring this time. Now, whether he wins or not remains to be seen. Maybe it's a failed cash in. But I got a feeling that Damian Priest will attempt to cash in regardless of who wins this match. But something tells me Roman Reigns is probably going to sneak it out and endure and win this match and retain. But I think Damian's going to attempt to cash in. Yeah, I think he's going to cash in. Okay. Now, let's get to pretty much the two matches that really matter the most for this pay-per-view. And that are the men's and women's Royal Rumble matches. There'll be 30 for the men, 30 for the women. Okay, let's start with the women first. Let's start with the women. I'll start by saying what surprises do I think will happen. I think we might get a returning Carmella. Perhaps a returning Liv Morgan. AJ Lee, I think, would get a ginormous pop. I think AJ Lee would get a ginormous pop if she showed up for this Rumble. But those are three off the top of my head. Maybe a returning Naomi, but I'm not sure. She probably could return. I think she's finished up her TNA dates. So perhaps Naomi could return. So yeah, those are potentially four surprises that come to mind. As far as who do I think is going to win the Women's Royal Rumble match, to be honest with you, I got a sinking feeling that it's going to be Bayley. And I think what is going to happen is Bayley wins. And I think she's going to challenge Io. The only other person that I could possibly see winning is maybe they pull the trigger on Becky Lynch becoming a 2-time Royal Rumble winner and her challenging Rhea Ripley, her picking Rhea. So honestly, those are the two outcomes that I could think of. Either Bayley wins and she picks Io, and that's how things develop and leads to the split, or Becky Lynch becomes the first 2-time Women's Royal Rumble winner and she chooses Rhea. Now for the men, this is a lot more difficult. As far as surprises, to be honest, I really don't know. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like at first Brock Lesnar was going to be returning for this, but he got pulled. So I honestly don't know. I mean, perhaps maybe we could see somebody from New Japan Pro Wrestling show up like, Tamatanga. I don't know. I mean, his looks like. Well, actually, no. Tamatanga might be staying. I don't know. I remember he did a video saying that he was staying or potentially going after Evil. So I don't know. I really don't know. I can't think of any surprises that could happen. I think for the men's match, I'm gonna keep an open mind. I think I'm gonna keep an open mind. But who do I think will win it? That's tough. That's really tough. We know Cody won it last year. But the only two people that I can think of, I hate to say it, but one of them is CM Punk. The other, Gunther. Yeah, despite him being Intercontinental Champion, I think Gunther could win this Royal Rumble. And he goes on to challenge Seth Rollins. Unless they pull a big one and he wins it and he challenges Roman Reigns. Now, I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, for the men, it's a lot harder. A lot harder for me to decide, to be honest with you. But overall, I'm not really too pumped for this Royal Rumble. I mean, aside from the Royal Rumble matches, just to see who all will be in it. Like, the Fatal 4-Way, I really don't care that much about. And the U.S. title match, I like Kevin Owens. I've met Kevin Owens. Don't like Logan Paul. So, bleh. So, I mean, yeah. That's really all I got. That's really all I got. I mean, I'm not really pumped. But I am keeping an open mind on these Royal Rumble matches. So I am going to keep an open mind. But anyway, that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out the link in the description to Game Beauty. And let me know what y'all's thoughts are on the topics tonight. The finals are set with the We Are Princesses Max Heart Tournament 4. Who you picking? You picking Daisy Monkey or Daydream? Who do you think wins it all? We will find out February 10th. How do y'all feel about the recent new champions? The Bang Bang Gang becoming the new ROH 6-man champs. Evil becoming never open weight champ. The Kabuki Warriors becoming the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Their second reign. Let's see. Who's your pick to win the Ribbon 1 tournament? Like I said, speedy recovery for Mifu Ashita. What do you think of the new stable name in Stardom, Empress Nexus Venus? EXV. Let me know your thoughts on the name. Do you like the name? Do you hate the name? Let's see. What are your thoughts on Vince McMahon? All the allegations and him resigning from his position with WWE/TKO. Let me know your thoughts there. Brock Lesnar being pulled from the Rumble. Slim Jim pulling their sponsorships from the Rumble. What are your predictions for the Royal Rumble? Let me know your thoughts there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I am your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed weekend, and I will see y'all in the next video. Later.